Oh, good. We got 2 people so far. Getting set up, getting ready to go here and start this. This is going to be my best of 2025 power tools. Okay. Let's get it going. While I get everything together here, we're going to start with, of course, the alphabet. I don't have any power tools with the letter A, but I do have Bosch. So these. Okay. I use these. Okay. Let's get going with this. This is the Bosch GSB 18V65. This came out, I think, spring. So, got anti-kickback. But, to me, it's not as sensitive as the anti-kickback on the new DeWalt 801 and 806. And then this came out. This is their impact driver. The GDR 18V215. This came out in the spring. And of course, it's an impact driver. And to me, it looks a little better than that 1950. Because it's got, I like the looks of the metal. Okay, and they both have 4 amp hour tabless cell batteries. Well, not tabless, 21700 cells. The expert batteries hopefully will make it to North America soon. These aren't tabless. So, hey, how's it going? So, let me figure out what we're going to start on out of all these fasteners. So these 2 made it. I like this drill because I like it better than even the DeWalt 801, even though it's not as powerful. And then, of course, the right angle drill made it. The GRD 18V127HX made it with a 7/16. So that means you run alignment stuff on it instead of traditional one that I have on my Super Whole Hog. I think that's a I can't think of the name of that one, but you can run any drill bit on that one. Okay, let's try to run something. Okay. But this is the start of my best of 25. And then in about a month, I'll have the worst of 25. Okay. And this is WIHA. We are. Okay, let's run it. Now they finally came out with a quick collet, Bosch did. But that was on the 215. The only thing I don't like about this, look how much slop it has in the collet. Look at that. It goes at least minimum 1/4 inch. So that's my only gripe. Let's see who else is on here. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, a spark. Okay. Okay. Let's start with the impact driver. Okay. Now let me get the drill going. We'll try the same kind of fastener. Okay. Like I say, I like this, especially the anti-kickback doesn't kick in as fast as it's lighting up. Let's try another one. That's too small. Okay. I gotta find the rest of these pins. Now let's try to remove with the drill. Actually, this is a hammer drill too. I've never used the hammer function on it yet. Okay. The drill was faster. Okay. This looks like it. Yep. Bigger bit. Still doing it. Okay. Let's see here. That's a much smaller one. Okay, let's remove. Go back to the impact driver with the sloppy collet. Now that was in speed 2. That's metal. Okay. In wood mode. Looks like that's what it shows, wood. It is a little bit different. Oh yeah, it's much slower. Let's put it back in regular mode. Okay. Now let's go back to the hammer drill. Let's try the clutch setting on it and see what it would do. Let's remove these. Okay, let's try the clutch setting now. Let's try it on, this has 20. Let's try it on 5 with this fastener. Okay, that's 5. That's only far down as that wants to go. Let's jump all the way to 10. Let's see how much further it'll go. Okay. Now let's go to 15. Let's try to find. Yeah, well, not quite. Nope. Let's remove one of these. Let's use the impact driver. A little hesitation there. Okay. Now, we're on clutch setting 15 on the GSB 18V65. Just about all the way. Just about all the way. Let's put on the last clutch setting. Let's remove it. Now let's put her in. A lot more flush. Let's remove it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now let's remove them. Now, let's get rid of these. Let's go with something a little bit longer. I have anything longer in here? Not really. Okay. Let's see here. Much longer. Okay. Let's see if people are talking about. How's it going, guys? Yeah, I wish I was Jack Black. I'd be retired already. I can't sing anyhow, so there goes UPS. Okay, let's see what size all this is. Yep. Okay. Let's go with this big of a fastener with the GSB 18B65 hammer drill. Okay. What do you know? We put it in. And that was in speed too. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, let's try to remove it in speed too. Now let's go on to the impact driver. Okay. Okay, now let's remove it. Okay, now you see about throwing the right angle drill into this. I have to get a few things to make that run. I have to get a 7/16 anvil, and I have to take it, pull up on the collar, put it in. Okay, now let me come up with the adapter. Okay, now let's move this out of the way. Okay, let's put it on. We have to press the pin on it. Oh, I got to go with the big one. The big one. Here we go. 1/2" drive. That was 3/8 drive. Okay. Now, there we go. Now, kind of overkill for something like this. Now, this is way smaller than my Milwaukee. I had the super whole hog. It's another 6 inches bigger than this, but it is more powerful. And by the way, this only puts out 47 foot-pounds. I've tested it on big legs. Surprisingly, that's all it puts out. Now, the Bosch 1330, their highest, the world's strongest drill that Bosch claims, their 1330 is the world's strongest drill, they claim. Puts out 57 foot-pounds, just like Caleb did, I did. This only puts out 47. Let's see who showed up online. Yeah, I'm building his Noah's Ark, except that maybe to be Noah's AK-47. But like I say, now let's try to remove something a little bit bigger here. No, that's too big. Let's remove it. And that's all in speed 2. There's a speed control. Speed 1, speed 2. And this is an 8 amp 21700 cell battery. Okay. Now, we got those done. Now let's move on to even bigger stuff. If I can even get this out. There it comes. Okay. Now let's put this off to the side and get another. I have to get a T50 for to be able to run these. T50, much bigger. Okay, now we are going to try a race, if I can do it. Okay, that one there. Okay. Let me come up with another one of the extensions. Okay. See if I can even do this. And I'm going to use a hammer to put them in. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe right here. We'll drive it in a little bit. Let's go right here. I don't know if I can even pull this off. Let's get them down a little bit further. I don't know if I can even do this. High speed. High speed. I'd rather doubt I could even do this. Drill was faster, even though I didn't quite get to the bottom. Didn't want to go all the way in, but it was faster. Now let's just remove one at a time. Let's see if this Bosch GSB 1865 can even remove this in speed 2. I doubt it. Okay, it hesitated. Okay. Now, let's keep doing this. Okay. But let's not race it anymore like that. It's very awkward to try to hold the drill that is, unless I can come up with now it's not so awkward. Okay. Looks close to me. Okay, always keeping the drill on the right because it wants to go against me. I don't want it getting away from me. Now these should be should be awful close, even though the impact driver is a little bit longer. That's how much faster a drill is compared to an impact driver. And these are awful close in power. You'd have to Google. I think this is around 1900 or 1850 inch-pounds. And this 65 stands for, I think, 650 inch-pounds, if I'm right. So you saw how much faster the drill was. Now let's remove the opposite. Doesn't want to remove it. Speed 1 now. Okay. Now back to speed 2. Okay. Let's keep doing this. But let's try it another way. Let's try to line up like all of these and see which one I can put them in faster with. I got how many of these here? A ton. Okay. One. See how far I can go over to about here. I can move the camera too. Let me do that. Okay. It's a little bit further down because it's going down. The wood is. I'm running out of room here. Let's start over here then. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 5 apiece on each one of these tools. Let's see how fast I can drive 5 of these with the impact driver and then 5 with the drill. Okay, let's go with the impact driver first. This is the GDR 18V215. One more. Okay, now we're going to switch over to the drill. Okay, let's see how fast the GSB 18B65 can run these in. That's as far as that one would go. As far as that one would go. As far as that one would go. Now let's switch to speed 1. Okay. So we all know this had to go to speed 1 in several of them. Now let's try to remove these in speed 2. I doubt it. Now let's go with the ones that were done by the impact driver. So let's start here. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be the 5th one. Now this, you got to speed 1. We'll strip them out. Okay. Now let's go to the impact driver. See how fast it could do it. Okay. Not a bad little setup. Okay. Now, let me try to run all 10 in with right angle drill. Let me find the hammer. Wow, that one really made a hole. Let's do one at a time and work our way back this way. Actually, no, let me tap them in with impact driver. At least start them. But I got to space them far enough apart. Like maybe all the way over here. Yeah. One more. Let's put it over here. Now, you switch the camera. Make sure everything's in here. Okay. Now, let's see how fast we can drive all these in high speed. And this is the GRD 18B 127HX right angle drill from Bosch that just came out. It's their first cordless one. Okay. Not bad. Now let's try to remove them all. I honestly don't think this was the fastest. Okay. Now, let's see what's next. I suppose I probably should maybe do some drilling. Now we'll run some bigger legs. We'll run some bigger legs. Actually, not bigger, thicker. Yeah, thicker. And a little bit shorter. Good. Now let me switch. Okay, let's jam it. Okay, that takes care of that. Alright, got that in there. Okay. Let's take that. That's what you get. Okay. Now, I got the right size sockets. We can start on this. These are 5/8. Okay. Here we go. This is a one-piece one. I got at Menards. These are like $5. I've snapped probably about 80 of these in about 2 years. We won't put it in here. We'll put it in the impact driver. Look at all that slop. This is what the only thing that ticks me off about this GDR 18B 215 is this 1/4-inch collet on here has this much slop. I'll show you guys what I mean. Give me a minute. Okay. This came out last year about this time. I think it was about November. This is the GDR 18B 1950C. This came out in the American market. Okay. Now, watch this. It doesn't really move that much. Maybe less than 1/8 of an inch. Because this is the Americanized Bosch. Okay? Now this, I think this is the worldwide tool, Europe, maybe Asia. Even Tinker with Tools was talking about this. The collet has that much play in it because they didn't switch it over to the American collet. Even though I've never lost anything inside here. Because some guys about a year plus ago got the DeWalt 860, XR, DeWalt XR DCF 860, the knockoff one. Well, actually, it wasn't a knockoff one. It was a real one from Asia. They got it before anybody else. And the collet was just like this with play, but if you broke it, you'd have a really hard time fishing it out. But this just has too much play in it. That's what aggravates me. Too much play in that. And this is the Americanized version. Of course, this has more power too, but look at that. No play in it. So, okay. That's the only thing that makes me mad about this. I like the looks of this better than this. This looks meaner. This, I don't know. I just don't really like the look. I like the looks of the silver on these. When they get to be this small, they look different with silver. Now, I do like the looks. Bosch does have a couple of impact wrenches that have the black over molding on the nose cone. They look sharp. Okay, so now we got this here. Battery's down to drop 2 bars. Now let me get the other ones going. Okay. 5/8. Yeah, bench. 5/8. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm running a Spider 5/8 socket on here. It's meant to grab just about anything. So it only comes in 3/8 drive. Okay? So now we got 1, 2, 3. We got 6 of these. So let's run them. These are about these are 5-inch legs. They come up to 5 inches right underneath the nut. And if I'm right, 3/8. Okay. Now, let's run these. One. Just trying to get them started. Wherever they get started at. Now let's see how fast I can run these down. Okay, now let's remove them. Let me get a glove on. Come on. See, this impact driver has a hesitation in the trigger. I think Tinker with Tools noticed that too. It has a slight hesitation. Okay, now let's put them back in for the drill. See if the drill can even do them all in speed 2. Okay. Now, I doubt it. This drill's got power, but an impact driver is better to put in. We'll see. Make sure I got the, yep, it's tight. That's as far as that'll go in speed 2. Almost all the way. Nope. 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 Speed 1. Okay, now let's try to remove them. In speed 1, of course. Okay, not bad. Okay, now let me see here how I'm going to do this with the right angle. Do I have a 5/8 in 1/2-inch drive? Yes, I do. See what the noise is. Okay, it's just the neighbors. Right now here in Illinois, it's about 50 degrees out. Okay, so that required speed 1 on a lot of it. So batteries only dropped 1 bar. Okay. Okay, let me just put them in with the impact driver. Okay. Now, I got to do this. Let me see here. 5/8. Gotta fish through all my sockets. Quarters. Here we go. 5/8. Okay. Now I got to remove the adapter for running impact wrenches and turning the impact drivers. Okay. Okay. Now let's go. Speed 2. That went all the way. So did that. So did that. Okay, now let's reverse them. Doesn't want to do that one. Doesn't want to do that one. And doesn't want to do that one. Okay. Well, time to turn it into speed 1. Okay. Okay. So even that couldn't do it in speed 2, removing them. I like keeping it on speed 2. Now let's do some drilling. Okay. Now, let me remove that. Best to have it my way. Okay. Okay. Now let's find out what kind of drill bit I'm going to run. We're not even going to bother to run the impact drive because I can't fit the drill bit that I can fit both the 65 and the right angle into this. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I'd rather doubt this will do speed 2. Let's switch the battery out too. Okay. Okay. Now, this will be the final test. Okay, GSB 18V65, speed 2 with this bit. This is pretty big. Let's go down on this end. In fact, let's just put it through here. There's a gap. Let me show this. Come in a little bit closer. Okay. We'll go right here. Try that one more time. Let's try here. Let's try speed 1. That's about as far down as she wants to go. And that was, of course, in speed 1. There's no way I would have done it in speed 2. Okay. Now, and this is the biggest battery I have from Bosch. This is their 8 amp hour, 21 700 cells. Not the expert ones. Hopefully they come here soon. Okay. Now, let's run it on here. Make sure it's in. Okay. It is in. Speed 2. Let's run it here. Now I'm going to show you how much power this has. Okay. Okay. An extension for the drill bit. Here we go. Okay. Really, that's as far as she wants to go. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn her to speed 1 to remove her. Okay. Not a bad setup. It pays to have an extension. You didn't want to go any further down anyhow. So that way then, make the drill bit much longer. My only problem is the extension is about as thick as the drill bit. The whole idea is to get a drill bit a little bit narrower or a longer one of these. They do make them. But it pays to have this quick lock extension, which is actually a Milwaukee item. Nice. So, but this right angle drill does impress me compared to the Milwaukee one. The Milwaukee one has got power, and it has I got to think of the chuck on it. Let me go get it. Here's the Milwaukee version of it, much, much bigger. And it has I gotta think of the name of this chuck. Oh. It's on the tip of my tongue, the name of this chuck. Jacobs chuck. This is a much heavier unit. I mean, you see how big this is. I mean, look at it. It's much longer. It's much more powerful too. But it also weighs twice as much as the Bosch. But you can put any bit in the world. But this is heavy. This is made for industrial work, not for what I'm doing. But I am going to keep it because if I have to do anything really drilling, I'm talking real drilling into whatever, like I could drill through probably 2 feet of ice with this bad boy, or I could drill through a tree with it. I'm going to keep this. So anyhow, these things are $450 brand new. So, but I do like this Bosch. I'm the only one on YouTube at this rate now. The GRD18B127HX. This is nice. I like it. Turn it back to speed 2. I like to keep it there. I could have got the one with the Jacobs chuck on it, or what the German version would be. But I wanted the 7/16. So, and like I say, this ain't about the Milwaukee. We'll be getting to the Milwaukee in the future in a later video for the best tools of the year. But right now, I love this Bosch GDR18B215 because of the way it looks. To me, it looks better and feels better than the other one. And I like this 65. Because the anti-rotation on it is not near as bad. The DeWalt 801 and 806 kicks in too fast. And this doesn't. And of course, I like the right angle drill that Bosch has. So I just can't wait for their expert tabless batteries to hit the North American continent. So Eric the Bearded Tool Guy signing off, but I'll be back online and doing a live stream probably in a few more days, and I'll be putting out a lot more videos. So Eric the Bearded Tool Guy, what do you think of the DeWalt McLaren line? I heard they're not the greatest. Matito grinder. Yeah, Bosch has grinders. I have one too, but yeah, I'm not so thrilled about the McLaren line of tools. For one thing, I can't afford them. For one thing, if they're going to make a McLaren line of power tools from DeWalt for McLaren, why don't they make them in the newer tools? I mean, DeWalt has such new tools now. So, okay, guys, Eric the Bearded Tool Guy signing off.